We all have our own little techniques to find about new books. Some of us have a favorite author and we wait eagerly for their upcoming books, while a few of us has that one friend who themselves won't read but would not stop recommending you books to read and forcing you books to read. A few of us might be having our own little techniques and our research methods about books, where we might be tracing the hype and tracking the book reviews of a particular book and deciding whether we have to read it or not. But have you ever come across a book in your news bulletin? Well, this happened with me. A few weeks ago, I was browsing through my news bulletin like I always do, and I came across a book. And when I saw that book, the next thing I know is I had already started reading it on my Kindle device. We talk about this book more in this video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Ink Influence. And hi, I am Divya Gupta, your very own book reviewer. Today, we talk about the book Asmara's Summer by Andalib Wajid. Though this book got released in the year 2016, but this book is the talk of the world because of the OTT release of a series based on this book. I found Asmara's Summer in my news bulletin. And when I saw the book, the next thing I know is I had already started reading this book. Courtesy the cover. When you look at the cover of this book, it is quirky, it is sassy, and it is so Gen Z that you would not want to wait even for a second and you'll just start reading the book. This is exactly what happened with me. Let's talk about the book now. Asmara's Summer is a story which talks about how our preconceived notions are not always true and how obnoxiously harsh and incorrect they can be. Asmara's Summer is a story of a young girl, 17-year-old girl, school-going girl, named Asmara, who lives in Bangalore. Ever since the start of the year, she has been dreaming about her visit to Canada in the summer vacation. She has hyped her trip so much that all her friends and her batchmates are also aware that Asmara will be going to Canada in the summer break. Little did Asmara know that life has its own little ways to play. What you always plan is not what always happened. And this is exactly what happened with Asmara. She had planned to go to Canada, but instead landed in her grandmother's house, maternal grandmother's house. Now, her grandmother's house is in a locality which is nondescript and is considered down market by Asmara and her friends. This is how Asmara lived a life for a month. The basic nature of human is to resist change, and the basic nature of the life is to keep changing. Stuck between these two notions is Asmara's life throughout this book. The incident where she had to go and stay with her grandmother for the entire summer break becomes a pivotal decision, a pivotal stay for Asmara in her life. Asmara's Summer is a short, quirky, fun read book which has a very important lesson in it. The lesson being that the nightmares of a life are not something we should be afraid about. The nightmares in a life is an opportunity which can lead to self-discovery. Asmara's stay at her grandmother's place was a nightmare for her for at day one of her stay. And that stay became her boon, became her best place, became her best decision of life by the end of the month. The entire transition, the entire journey is amazing to read. It is pacey, it is new, it is fresh. For someone who loves reading young adult books, Asmara's Summer is a welcome addition to this genre. For the students and children, young teenagers who have their summer vacations ongoing right now should definitely grab this book. It is a fun read and many of us will find it relatable. It is new, it is fresh and hence should be read. Though I firmly believe that the reading experience is something which no one can substitute it. However, I have to say about the series based on the book. Dil Dosti Dilemma is the name of the series, which is based on the adaptation of this book, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. It got released on 25th day of April 2024. A very talented young actress, Anushka Sen, essays the role of Asmara. Now what I will suggest is you should read the book and then watch the series. It would be altogether a unique experience. For me, Asmara's Summer is a wholesome read which talks about friendship, talks about prejudices, talks about first love, talks about the very essential values of a family, and talks about how teenagers can be rogue and the same teenager can be the most lovable person you have ever met. So Asmara's Summer for me is an ideal summer vacation read, especially for all the teenagers, and hence I give Asmara's Summer 4.5 stars out of 5. The cover of the book, which is so quirky, sassy, and it screams Gen Z, there has to be extra bonus points for the cover. It is the cover that made me read this book, FYI. So the cover deserves extra mention, extra points, and a special mention. That's all for the book Asmara's Summer. Like, share and comment in the video, mark your attendance, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like I always say before leaving, don't forget to read. Asmara's Summer is a short read, fun read, and it is something you all would love. It would add a essence of color in your life you weren't even aware you are missing. So grab your books. Asmara's Summer, I read it on Kindle. You can read it on Kindle as well. I'm sure it will be available on your bookstores. If it is available on Amazon, I'll mention the link in the description box. Order your copy, read it on your Kindle devices. Read it. See you soon with another video. I think I'll bring up a murder genre book review next time. Stay tuned. We meet again. Bye bye.